Welcome, everyone, to tonight's broadcast of girls varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports. We're at the barn tonight, where the Coldwater Cavaliers are in town to take on the new Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, Pratt Industries, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meat, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dennis Henshin. Along tonight is Jeff Henshin, and we're happy to bring you this broadcast between a couple of MAC teams, both the Cavaliers and the Rangers being in the MAC. So we'll start out here and we'll take a look at the keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Jeff?
Well, with the Coldwater Cavaliers, Coach Amy Meyer knows they need to take care of the basketball. No turnovers, that is, and make sure they don't give New Knoxville the easy opportunities off any turnovers they do have. Want to rebound the basketball, one and done on defense, and on offense, crash the glass and take care of any offensive opportunities and convert them. And also communicate on defense. She knows how important that is to have good communication, not only on defense, but also offense, she mentioned, and that means good ball movement and moving to the open space to make good passing available for her team's offense. And on defense, just good rotation. Again, no easy looks for the enemy.
Okay, that's the Coldwater's keys to the game. Let's take a look at the New Knoxville keys to the game.
Coach Olivia Koenig stresses similar concepts or similar thoughts. She wants to make sure her team boxes out, no second chance points. They're going to have her hands full against a taller Coldwater Cavalier team tonight, but she wants to stress the boxing out, rebounding. Good communication on defense. Again, she wants to force Coldwater into contested shots. Nothing easy, nothing uncontested. And as many teams have done to the Rangers this year, put pressure on the Rangers when they have the ball, so they need to handle the ball. Pressure that's going to be applied on the defense, which has really hampered New Knoxville's offense this year. They've been having a lot of turnovers. She knows they've got to improve on that, and they continue to work at that, taking care of the basketball. We thank those coaches for their thoughts, and also thank Keyhole Pizza for sponsoring our keys to the game.
I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Okay, we're back here at the barn where we're just about ready to tip this thing off. Tonight's officials are Stacy Veerhoff, Raymond Farrell, and Kevin Smith. So just like to give you the starting lineups as they come out, brought to you by Emerson Climate Technology, first one out is number 4, Jenna Liger. She's a senior, 5'9". This second lady out, number 23, Claire Steinecke. She's a junior, standing 5'9". Then in the middle, number 30, Riley Rissmiller, a senior, 6'5". And at guard, we have a number 15, Kelsey Seifring. She's also a senior, 5'5". And rounding out the starting 5 for the Cavaliers is number 22, Becca Winning. She's a junior, standing 5'8". So there's the starting lineup. They are coached by Amy Meyer in her second year right now, her 6th overall, but she's had a 4-year stint some years ago. She's back now to doing her second year for the Cavaliers. So now for the Rangers, under the direction of Olivia Koenig. The first one out is number 10, Bryn Egbert. She's a sophomore, standing 6 foot, followed by number 11, Addie Albers, a 5'8" guard, a freshman. Then the only senior on the team, number 22, Allie Top, standing 5'11". And at the guard positions, number 5, Kiana Wellman, 5'8" guard, a junior. And number 12, Lauren Wingler, a 5'4" guard, also a junior. And like I say, they under the direction of Olivia Koenig in her first year with the Rangers, and she is assisted by Randy Cook. Now, the assistant coaches likewise for Coldwater Cavaliers. I said head coach is Amy Meyer. She is assisted by Toby Seifring, Mindy Grayson, and Kyle Francis.
Just a quick numbers here on the team's offense's ability and defense. Coldwater comes in averaging 44 points a game of giving up defensively 34 points a game. New Knoxville just 24 points offensively and giving up 47 on defense. So you can see the flip side there of the averages so far. New Knoxville is trying to improve on their offense as well as reduce their opponent's scoring ability. And Coldwater has been pretty good this year at 44 and offensively and just 34 defensively.
Ball's moving around the outside of the Rangers zone. Now they kick it inside, penetration into the paint. Ball stolen away there by the Rangers, and here
Addie Albers comes away with a nice steal and good defense there. The Rangers really shifted well in their zone defense and forced the game's first turnover and the Cavaliers' first possession of the ball game.
There's a pass that got to its receiver, but kind of got poked away, but it'll stay with the Rangers.
Liger's quick hands on defense. She's a very good athlete, also off the volleyball court as well. She's headed to the University of Findlay, your alma mater, to play volleyball.
Okay, first shot there from three-point land is by Wellman, and she makes it.
The Rangers need a whole lot of that. They don't shoot very well as a team, just 25% overall field goal shooting percentage and just 19% from three-point range.
There's a turnaround on the inside there by Rissmiller.
Rissmiller, tough stop. He's 6'5", and she's shooting 52%, and I'm guessing most of them are two-point shots, and maybe not all in that close, but you see the high release for the 6'5" frame and 52% accuracy from the field. She's pretty good when she touches the ball.
There's a skip pass all the way over to Albers on the right wing. And it comes back up on top, and that'll be a turnover as it slips out of the Rangers' hands. So it's over and back. Ball goes to the Cavaliers.
Each team with one turnover, and fortunately for the Rangers, that cross-court pass there wasn't anybody from Coldwater heading that direction. It calmly goes to the back court. Egbert's able to run back, touch it. It doesn't allow the Cavaliers an opportunity.
There's a three from the right wing, and no good there by Ligers. And we have traveling before Wingler got the ball down. She traveled.
Two quick turnovers, back-to-back touches for the Rangers, so that takes away scoring opportunities, and that's been their Achilles heel. Turnovers this season and poor field goal shooting. That's a pretty tough recipe if you're going to try to win ball games if you have that.
Nice turnaround 12-footer there by Rissmiller. If you didn't hear it before, she's 6'5", and she's headed to Dayton to play basketball next year. She was injured and sick during the volleyball season and came back late in the year. And there's a pass, lead pass there to Wenning. Wenning stops, pops, and puts it up.
Points off turnovers that time. Coldwater's able to beat the Rangers back, get a high percentage shot. And 3 turnovers here in the last 3 possessions for New Knoxville, and 3 unanswered buckets. There's the right idea. The pass is too long. You're trying to throw it over a 6'5" frame. Really makes it even a more difficult pass.
So here comes Ligers, looks inside right away to Rissmiller. Rissmiller is fighting off the traffic. Doesn't make that short one. Rebounded there by Top.
Shot at left-handed. Knoxville really collapsed and had some pressure on her. She turned her left-handed shot off the mark.
And there is a near steal, but there's a collision, so it'll be a foul on, I believe, number 15, Kelsey Seifring. And we have a sub in the game. That'll be number 3, Emma May, a junior, 5'9". She steps on the floor. Going to play on the front line of that zone. Top at the top. Reverses the ball or moves it around. There's a skip pass underneath. Nobody there. Grabbed by the Cavaliers. Here they come. Long lead pass. Kicked into the center. Shot there by Steinke. No good. Rebounds fought for. Put up again by Wenning. And rebounded, I believe, by Egbert, and she's going to be fouled from behind.
Multiple looks, just 2 looks that time for the Cavaliers. They're not able to convert on their second chance, and coming away as a result is a first foul against Becca Wenning, team foul number 2.
Mia Kanapke steps on the floor for the Cavaliers. She's a freshman, 5'8", and we have
Ligers returns.
Ligers returning, that's what I thought. Rangers had a pretty good scoring output here last week when they were up against Adelphi St. John's.
That game was at the Vatican. That was on the road. But I think, scored 41 points maybe?
Yeah.
But that was a tough loss, a 4-point loss, I think it was.
There's a 3 put up by Lauren Wingler, and that's good for
Rangers have taken 2 shots in the game so far. Both have been 3-point shots. Both have been made buckets, so they've had limited chances but taken advantage of it. And they only shoot 19% from 3-point range. They're perfect tonight.
Baseline drive into Rissmiller, who does a nice step around, uses her left hand, puts it right over the edge of the rim, and it's good for a deuce.
3 for 4 from the field for Rissmiller. She's 1 of 2 shooting left-handed, and 2 for 2 shooting right-handed.
Wingler has it on the left wing, over to Wellman up in the point.
As I said earlier,
Wellman
just 2 shots taken by the Rangers, make it 3, and they're perfect.
Wellman off to the right side of the key for about a 14-footer, and it buries it.
Boy, you take away those 5 turnovers if they're going to continue to shoot like this. I doubt they'll shoot perfect all game, but if they can get some shots off, they've shooting it pretty well so far here in the first quarter.
There's a shot from the elbow by Steinke. That's good. So a 10-8 in favor of Cavaliers. Wellman has it. Mild pressure there by the Cavaliers. Skip pass back to the other side. Wellman looks inside, doesn't like it. Baseline backdoor. Shot there by Albers is rejected by Rissmiller, but it goes out of bounds, so it will stay with the Rangers.
That is the 13th block on the season for the 6'5" senior Riley Rissmiller, but the block shot will give the Rangers another opportunity.
There's a deflected pass stolen by the Cavaliers.
6 Ranger turnovers.
Here they come. Over there on the right wing, kicks it inside. 2 Ligers, no good. Rebounded there by the Rangers. Egbert has it, kicks it over to Wellman. Wellman brings it across the timeline.
Rangers have taken 4 shots, they've made 3, so they've shot a very good percentage here, and that's something they've struggled with this season. Again, just shooting 25% as a team from the field.
Okay, there's a shot from the baseline by Wingler. That's good from about 12 feet.
Well, good things happen when you shoot, and better things happen when you score. I mean, the Rangers have had turnovers problem all year. Tonight they've had a handful of turnovers, but they've really capitalized on their shooting. They've now made 4 of their 5 attempts.
Ball in the hands of Kanapke. Now went over to May.
Nice defense by number 11, Addie Albers, using her feet to get around May and knocking it out of bounds, not trying to play defense from behind, going around her, knock it out of bounds. Coldwater basketball underneath their own basket.
And another sub, so number 23 back in the ball game, Steinke in.
They've rotated about 7 players so far, it looks like. New Knoxville yet to have a sub.
Another nice jumper, did a little long. Rebounded there by Wellman.
Rangers have done a pretty good job rebounding the basketball on the Cavalier misses. Just one offensive rebound, but another turnover, the 7th of the quarter.
There's a skip pass across, blocked there by Egbert, but grabbed by Rissmiller, and Rissmiller puts that back up, and that gives the Cavaliers a 12-10 lead.
Well, I just mentioned how well they were doing offensive rebounding, although that was a blocked shot. Still, Rissmiller comes up with the offensive rebound and converts for points for the Cavaliers.
There's a break and nice layup by Rissmiller off of a pass from May on the left wing. Rissmiller put it up on the left side. So we got a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here just to remind you of tonight's sponsors. Keys to the game were brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. This is a precision strip timeout. The scoreboard sponsors, First National. Starting lineups were brought to you by Emerson Climate Technologies. Player of the game will be brought to you by NKTelco, and the live view sponsor is the New Knoxville Supply.
14-10 the score in favor of Coldwater here with 1:28 to go, and boy, New Knoxville shot the ball very well. That's a plus for the Rangers, but they've already had 8 turnovers. That's a huge negative for Coldwater. They haven't done much wrong, just a 1 turnover. Rissmiller has had a nice first quarter. She's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 of 7 from the field for 12 points. So she's been a huge asterisk on offense as the Rangers' first sub into the game. Number 4, Araya Fenning, a 5'7" freshman.
There's a pass to Tupp, who falls. Oh, my. I hope she gets up. She kind of walked in a little gingerly, but here she comes across the timeline. And over here to the corner to May, back into the center there to Steinke, out on the right wing, now back inside to Steinke, and there's a whistle.
Allison Topp will pick up the foul, her first, team's first. Free throws of the first of the game for number 22, Becca Wenning.
So, number 23, Claire Steinke shooting, and
Steinke good on the first free throw, and
15-10 favor the Cavaliers.
Top goes out. You mentioned she kind of have an awkward fall. She's rubbing her ankle now, sitting on the bench. As the Rangers play about 6 players, and Steinke hits both free throws. She now has 4, and that gives the Cavaliers a 16-10 lead with just under 60 seconds.
There's another turnover on that long pass, and knocked away by New Knoxville as Albers came in from the backside to deflect the pass and push it out of bounds, but the ball stays with the Cavaliers
Rangers'
underneath their
ball
basket.
movement on the press is just not crisp enough, and the passes are way too long. I mean, you need to snap it, but Coldwater's been in good spot to play defense.
And there's a shot taken by May. Nope, that was Loigers taking the shot, I'm sorry.
Ligers with her missed shot, but a team rebound will belong with the Rangers. But they face a 6-point deficit, 16-10, and the Cavaliers have opened up their biggest lead of 6 points and nearly another turnover. But there is the 11th turnover.
So the pass that was going to Fenning didn't get there, and there's a drive on the left side. One dribble and in and didn't make it. Rebounded by Egbert. And
final 30 seconds.
Wellman, 29-27 on the clock.
Boy, had a pick, but then didn't use it once they got around it.
And there's a... Nope, I thought we had that thrown it off the shins of the Cavaliers, but it's not on the line, so it's a turnover of the Rangers. Coldwater ball. 16-10 in favor of the Cavaliers as we count down the last 15 seconds of quarter one. Ligers has it. She cuts through down in the corner there to Wenning, to Rissmiller. Nice left-hand shot. Got it off with ease, just a little short. So we've got one in the book. And it is Cavaliers 16, Rangers 10. We'll be right back after this quarter break at the barn.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Just like to remind everyone that NKTelco Sports and the sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity basketball game. And you can find that game on NKTelco Channel 3 or HD Channel 503. The game will be rebroadcast on Friday, December 23rd at 7 p.m. and on Wednesday, December the 28th at 9 p.m. So mark those times down. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports.
Rangers down by 6, 16-10. There's almost a foul. There's a foul on Rissmiller, her first. But, boy, the Rangers trail by 6. Here's some gaudy numbers. 12 first-quarter turnovers by New Knoxville, 12. Coldwater shoots 7 of 17 from the field. That's a pretty good percentage. So you think that 6-point deficit, the Rangers should feel very fortunate. What's kept the Rangers in the game, they've only taken 5 shots, but they made 4 of them. And of those 4, they're a perfect 2 for 2 from three-point range. So, it could be much worse. They need to take care of the basketball, definitely. But their good shooting when they've gotten shots off has kept them in the ball game so far.
There's a lob pass picked off there as he tried to go baseline. No good. Brought up quickly over here on the left side. Shot by number 23, Claire Steinke. It's good from three-point land.
Her 5th point of the game and Coldwater's first 3-point bucket made in the ball game. They were 0 for 1 in the first quarter.
That pass is picked off once again. Here is Ligers from the three-point land, and it's good.
It was 6 and now it's 12. Rangers need to be very careful, and need to make better decisions or passing decisions. Just not real crisp right now, but give credit to the Cavaliers.
Albers with a 18-footer, and that's good for a 2-point basket. 12 for the Knoxville Rangers.
Albers, her first bucket of the game for the freshman. 10-point deficit now for Coldwater, against.
Wenning has it on the right baseline, all the way around the top to the other side. Ligers with a 3, and that's good. So Ligers buries 2 in a row.
She's 2 for 3 from three-point range, and Coldwater really heating it up here. They're now 3 for 3 in the second quarter, all made 3-point baskets.
Wingler has it on the left wing. And there's a shot by Wellman that's partially blocked. Here come the Cavaliers. There's an entry pass along the baseline, knocked out of bounds by the Rangers, stays here with the Cavaliers.
Albers knocks it out of bounds, but it will stay with Coldwater. The Cavaliers took 1 3-pointer in the first quarter, missed it, and now have taken 3 here in the second quarter, made all 3. They have a 25-12 lead, exactly 6 minutes to play until half.
Man, Kanapke enter for Cavaliers. There's a lead pass, nobody there. Stolen there by Fenning. No good, short. Got her own rebound or no?
Boy, tough break. Nice play by Fenning. She's a runner. They threw it to space for hopefully let one of the teammates run it down for the Cavaliers, but Fenning picked it up and just left her layup a bit short, but a foul goes against MMA, her first.
Pass inbound to Egbert. Fenning tries to push it in there to top. Knocked out of bounds by Coldwater, so it stays with the Rangers right there underneath their own basket. Timeout on the floor. Be a precision timeout. It'll be a full. So we'll take a quick break and be right back after this announcement.
We are here and here and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Okay, we're back here in quarter two with about 5.5 minutes to go in quarter number two. 12-25. Jeff, anything interesting? You got some great.
Coach Meyer takes a timeout. A little odder teams played pretty well. They've shot 3 for 3. They've increased their lead from 16-10 to 25-12, but she saw something or wanted to get something shared and took her first time out. The Rangers go to work with a long two-pointer.
And that goes off the backside. Rebounded there by the Cavaliers. Here comes Winning. Winning stops, pops, and doesn't quite get it. Rebounded there by Egbert, and somebody fouled her. And it will be, I believe, number 4, Jenna
Number
Lyers.
13 will pick up the foul. Mia Kanapke, her first, team's 5th.
Thought he put up 4 fingers.
So he did, a 1 and a 3.
I'm sorry.
You just got to look at the first digits in the one hand, the second digits in the other hand.
There's a ball tied up at the midcourt, but when Fenning went down on the floor, she traveled, and it'll be Coldwater's ball at midcourt.
You mentioned earlier Amy Meyer in her second season at head coach now for the Cavaliers, spent 4 years earlier, so 6 total, but she's a Coldwater alumni. She graduated from high school in 1992 as Amy Seifering back then, and had quite the success as a high school basketball player at Coldwater. Won 2 state titles in 1990 and 1992, so 2 state titles during her playing career, and then went on to play at Xavier and had a great 4-year career there playing for the Xavier Musketeers. So bringing a little bit of her knowledge and strength, if you will, back to the bench now as a coach.
Played for Charlie Meyer. I think Charlie is in Florida right now. There's a shot that's long, wrestled away there by Top.
We mentioned Amy. I was talking to her before the game. You're right, Coach Charlie Mayer was her coach. She had another teammate a year younger named Jenny Rao, who's leading scorer in Coldwater history with 1,814 points. Coach Meyer right behind her there a little bit with 1,214. So prolific scores on the same team and 2 state titles during that run where they played together. And Coach Meyer said, you know, and Coldwater has won 6 MAC titles in their career. Didn't win it either years they won state. She said it was easier to win state than it was at league title for us in those 2 years.
Yeah, that's possible. I would assume maybe Marion got the title of one of those
Hard
years.
telling, but Full Recovery was back in business back and then with Lynn Ben, who later went on to play at Xavier as well with Coach Meyer and with Jenny Rao. Those 3 played together. She said if we couldn't beat them, we'll join her. So they went to play at Xavier.
Riss Miller with a 3 from straight away on above the key. No good. Rebounded by the Rangers. Here comes Wellman with the rock.
Yeah, so Coach Meyer, great, again, high school and 1,000-plus score at Xavier. And now back home here, if you will, at Coldwater, her second tour of duty.
There was a drive inside there by
Wingler, offensive rebound by Egbert.
Yep. Tupp with a drive over to Addie Albers. Handled by Wellman now, back to Wingler. Wingler drives.
Boy, had Egbert on the backside, didn't see her.
Baseline. There's Addie with a drive, rejected there by Rissmiller, got too close to the tree, and Rissmiller's got size and agile feet, She got it.
That's her 13th and 14th block this season. Had 13 earlier in the game. That's number 14 here in the last attempt by New Knoxville. Rangers have scored just 2 points in the quarter. Coldwater has scored 9, all on three-pointers.
May has it, kicks it over now to Kanapke. Looking inside. Ligers has it, kicks it baseline. Turn around. Nope. No shot yet.
3 minutes
now,
to play until halftime.
Away. Ligers off the iron, no good. Rebounded there by Wingler.
Well, after scoring their first 3 shots, all three-pointers, the Cavaliers have missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 three-pointers in a row, as again, just bad decision with the basketball for the Rangers. That's their 16th turnover. They had 12 in the first quarter, 4 here in the fourth, but all the shots the Cavaliers have taken so far in the second quarter have been three-pointers. They made their first 3. They've missed, like I said, the next 5. And in the first quarter, they did a lot of interior shooting. Much of that went through the hands of Riley Rissmiller. In the first quarter, she had 10 points on 5 of 8 shooting from basically all around the basket.
So right now, Seafring has it, kicks it inside there to Ligers. Rissmiller from inside the circle and rebounded right there by Becca Wenning, and Becca puts it back up for a deuce.
Offensive second chance opportunity, 27-12 in favor of the Cavaliers. Again, the full court pressure has caused a number of Ranger turnovers. Nice
There's
bounce.
a lead pass by Wingler right down to Tupp, who lays it in on the left side.
Started with Kiana Wellman, get into Wingler, and then Wingler with a nice finish pass to Top, and she had to go quick because Rissmiller was in the area, but Top able to get the shot off quick enough before Rissmiller had a chance to defend it. 27-14 in favor of Coldwater.
There's a drive. That might be double dribble. Nope, stolen by the Rangers. Wingler has it on the left side, and she's a lefty. Backs up, pops off the iron. No good. Albers rebounds. Kicks it back out to Wellman. Wellman's shot is off the iron. Rebounded by Egbert, throws it back in, but nobody home, and so it'll be Coldwater basketball.
Mentioned Coach Meyer on the other side for New Knoxville, Olivia Koenig, and just her first season for the Rangers. She's a 2019 Bluffton High School graduate. She scored 1,300 plus points. So both these two coaches in their day at high school could fill it up, if you will. And Coach Koenig had 249 made three-pointers as a Bluffton Pirate.
There's a nice jumper by Steinke, who puts about a 4-footer in from the side.
Steinke now with 7 points in the game. It's a 15-point Coldwater lead.
They traveled before she put it on the floor.
Just the fourth turnover. Just the fourth turnover for the Cavaliers. They only had 1 in the first quarter. They've had 3 here in the second, but still pretty good taking care of the basketball. That was one of Coach's keys of the game, is take care of the ball, and they've done exactly that with just 4 turnovers with under a minute to play until half.
29-14 in favor of the black and orange. Wellman has it, takes it into the paint where she stopped there. And now somebody pushed off on Wingler. I don't know who exactly, just a second. Number 3, that would be MMA.
So 16 fouls, so not yet free throw shooting opportunity for the Rangers, but that's one way to get some scoring opportunities, is get them up from the foul line. Wow, I don't know how that all worked out, but the Top scores the bucket.
Inside, around traffic, the pass got through, and Top wiggled her way to the open spot and on the glass, and good.
4 points for Allison Top, who mentioned earlier, the only senior on the New Knoxville roster.
Ball over here on the left side with Winning.
15 seconds to go.
Steinke has it now on the left wing.
10 seconds.
May.
5 seconds.
Winning. May.
Gonna have trouble getting a shot off.
Just throws it up left-handed. So after a first half of action, we are at 29 for the Cavaliers, 16 for the Rangers. We'll be back in a few moments for halftime stats as we take this break at halftime. We'll be back right away.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Whether you do business from a corner store or a corner office, there is one asset your business cannot do without: the Internet. Everything from sales and marketing, training and shipping, PR, HR, and R&D, your business relies on a fast, reliable, and secure connection. And now, it's more important than ever to partner with an Internet provider you can trust. Get Flight Fiber for Business, backed by local tech support from NKTelco. Call today.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Okay, we're back here at the barn. We're just about ready to resume the second half of play. Just to like to announce the additional sponsors who make this broadcast possible: Burke Petroleum, Chiltech LLC, Cy Schwieterman Incorporated, Dickman Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Holzman Automotive, Park National Bank, Securicom, and St. Henry Bank. Once again, I'm Dennis Henshin. Along with me tonight with stats and analysis is Jeff Henshin. And so we'll go to him right now to give us the first half stats and see what's happening.
First half shooting for the Coldwater Cavaliers. They hit on 9 of 19 from two-point range, 3 of 10 from three-point range. Of those 10, 9 of those attempts came all in the second quarter, as well as their 3 makes. So 9 of 19 from two-point range, 3 of 10 from three-point range, a total of 12 of 29 for a pretty good 41%. As a team, they shoot at 39%, so a couple percentage points above their season average at 41 so far in the first half. For New Knoxville, 5 of 13 from two-point range, 2 of 2 from three-point range. Just 15 shots fired by the Rangers. They made 7, so a very good 46% for a team that shoots at 25. You'd think, boy, that's a great stat number, and that is good, no doubt, but more the volume. 15 attempts, just not enough, and the key factor there is the 17 first-half turnovers the Rangers committed. Coldwater with just 4 turnovers, so there's part of the flip in the score of just 13 points. It's maybe lucky the Rangers aren't down by more. Just the 4 turnovers by Coldwater, very good, taking care of the basketball. Rebounding, Coldwater with 8 rebounds, and New Knoxville with 17. They out-rebound the Cavaliers because the Cavaliers, even though they shot 41%, did have a few more misses on the defensive end, and the Cavaliers pulled down 4 offensive rebounds and converted them back for a total of 4 points. So half of their offensive boards the Cavs got, they put back up for buckets, and kind of stats are a little bit misleading here. You look at the percentage and the rebounding, you might think New Knoxville is almost ahead, but the turnovers and the lack of shots is critical. And again, just a 13-point lead, but the way the Rangers have handled the ball against the pressure makes it feel a little bit more than that, because they just have had too many turnovers here in the first half. And you expect Coldwater, I would assume, to continue applying pressure.
Yeah, I would assume that if it doesn't, unless because of the spread, she backs that off. But I would anticipate that there will be more pressure, at least light pressure somehow. It wasn't even a real hard press.
It wasn't. It was a zone press that the Rangers just didn't capitalize on. Miller misses the first, but gets the second and capitalizes.
Foul in the action. I believe Egbert will pick up the foul as Miller gets the turnaround jumper just inside the, almost underneath the basket.
Miller now with a dozen points. She had 10 in the first half. Scoring also for the Cavaliers, Claire Steinke was 7. Becca Winning was 6, and Jenna Ligers was 6 for the Cavaliers points in the first half.
And missed that one, in and out, near stolen, grabbed there by Egbert.
Boy, she's triple teamed. She's going to be, someone's open, they can't find her.
Okay, layup there and a steal. I didn't see who scored it. It might have been.
The score was by number 22, Becca Winning. She now has 8. And again, the defense almost creates another turnover.
Caught the ball, fell down, so there's your immediate travel violation. Ball will go back, should go back to New Knoxville, and it does. So Wellman inbounds over the top along the baseline. She looks.
Top is basically the right player you want to have because she's strong enough that if someone's open, she can snap a diagonal pass. Like right there. It took the Rangers a bit, and they nearly threw it away. And boy, that's threading the needle. Albers gets the assist. Wingler gets the bucket, but Albers got away with maybe a travel, and then in desperation threaded the needle and got it to Wingler. Lauren, her 7th point. She leads the Rangers in scoring.
She's a lefty, and she likes that left-handed layup stuff, so it worked out well.
Foul goes against Rangers. Allison Top, her second. Other scores in the first half. I mentioned Wingler had 5. She now has 7. 5 from Kiana Wellman, 4 from Allison Top, and 2 from Addison Albers. Their total at half was 16. They now have 18. Coldwater with 13.
Miller's shot was blocked out of bounds by the Rangers, so it stays there. There's a short dump pass right inside. Missed. Rebounded by Tupp on a long rebound. Here comes Wingler. Looks over here on the left side to Egbert. Egbert kicks it inside to Wellman. Drops it
nice
there
pass
to Tupp. And Tupp's going to get chopped, so she's going to the line.
Nice bounce pass. Was it Egbert that bounced it to her?
No, I think it was Wellman.
Yes. Boy, how many times tonight we've seen the overhead pass against the zone. The chest passes just simply get stolen because you can't throw it through a defender, but when you bounce it where the hands are, it works pretty well. Top misses her first of 2, and these are the first Ranger free throws of the night.
So Allison back for her second attempt. Nice release, rebounded by Egbert. Kicks it out. Albers drives baseline, kicks it back out to Egbert, now to Wellman.
Active hands again by the Cavaliers when they're not stealing the pass, if you will, but they've been very active creating some just general nuisance defense for the Rangers. Very difficult for Knoxville to kind of set up and survey what they want to do. Everything's kind of on the fly with a lot of pressure.
There's a turnaround there by the Top. Short. Rebound grab there by Ligers, and Ligers takes it.
Miller out now, so they get a little bit more shorter, if you will, height-wise, and Top tried to take advantage of it. Her jumper turnaround kind of left short. Sequence of the Rangers kind of pounded inside while Miller is out.
There was a drive by Ligers along the baseline, not good. Rebounded there by Wenning, and stolen there, I believe, by Wellman.
And I think
an official timeout, I think.
Wanted to make sure, thought maybe someone got hit.
Yes.
And someone may be coming out here as Mia Kanapke will replace Claire Steinke. This will allow the Cavaliers to set up in their zone press. Of course, now there's Top. She can snap it. That's the type of pass you need when you flip the floor, but when you can't throw it through the defense once you have that opportunity. But that's, I've seen Top against other zones where she's been able to get it. She's strong enough to flip the floor, and it seems like the whole Coldwater team was on one side of the court. She's strong enough to snap it, and you can see how that forces the defense to run. just got to take better care of the basketball once you do have that opportunity.
So now we have Fenning in the game for Egbert. And Wellman will inbounds it for the Rangers. She has it, middle of the court now with Wingler.
Sometimes those long passes that like happened last time and then the turnover, when you struggle and players aren't really ready to score and aren't familiar with how to do it, that becomes a problem what to do with the basketball when you get it. And
Fenning from
nice
the right
jumper.
wing, about 18 feet, good for 2.
But if you're used to scoring, as soon as you get the ball in transition to attack the basket, keep your head up. But when you're out of that rhythm and not consistently scoring and doing positive things, all those passes you catch, everything's just a slower process, and your confidence isn't there to snap it to the open receiver.
There's a drive across the paint, kicked out though, and now skip pass. And from three-point land on the left, a shot there by Steinke. Rebounded
I
on
think
the back.
it was it 22?
Oh, 22. I'm sorry, I thought it was 23. Okay, it was winning. On the backside rebound there, it's knocked away by the Cavaliers, but stays with the Rangers.
Miller and Steinke now check back into the ball game, so the Rangers didn't get to play much time with Miller out. She got a short break and quickly back into the ball game.
Coach Meyer rotates very, very aggressively.
Well,
in other words, just in a flow.
Yep,
just
there's
in a flow.
7 that have played, and she rotates them through. New Knoxville has 6 that they've rotated through. There's a nice job by Albert. She should have gotten the foul called against Coldwater. She was being, like at a hard hurdle, being funneled out of bounds, and that tough break for her. She creates the over and back violation, but boy, she had the defense beat, and she should have been given the opportunity to continue, but instead picked her dribble up and then threw it over and back. Fortunately for the Rangers, dead ball turnover.
Yeah, so it didn't turn into a layup. There's a one dribble stop and pop by Kanapke, and Coldwater rebounder was on the end line.
33-20 in the third quarter. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the third. A 13-point spread. That's what it was at halftime, 29-16.
Ball over here on the right side to Wingler, who takes it up. Bounce pass into Top. Top wrestles it away, or they're going to call timeout. Oh,
jump ball. As Miller kind of tied her up, and that avoids a Ranger turnover.
So the Rangers inbounds it underneath their own basket. Wingler to do the honors. Got in a box set here for the Rangers. A little crisscross action. And 5 seconds. Timeout. Timeout called there by Coach Koenig. So we're going to be on the floor for a full one. We'll be right back for this precision strip timeout, and we'll be back in a moment.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Back here at the barn, quarter number 3, 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go in this quarter. Cavaliers up by 13, 33-20. Will be Rangers ball underneath their own basket.
Each team has scored just 4 points here as we played nearly half of a quarter. Remember, it was an explosive offensive quarter for each team in the first quarter. 16 points scored by the Cavaliers, 10 by the Rangers. And since that time, things have slowed down a little bit.
There's a steal by Winning. She goes, she stops, she pops it off the glass and in.
Good balance by Wenning. Kind of slowed down there at the end, allowed the Rangers to go around, held her balance, and more importantly, got a shot off the glass. She is now in double figures with 10 points.
Egbert has it over to Wingler from the left baseline. She's inside the arc, though, so it's just a deuce.
9 points in the game for the left-hander, and boy, nice catch, pop, and had to turn her body all the way around. So that was a tougher shot, but boy, quick release, nice arch, and backspin. She now has 9.
There's a shot from the left wing, taken there by Kanapke, and it's good.
I just mentioned how each team was kind of stagnant offensively. Now we've had some buckets on each team here in three consecutive trips.
Egbert over to Tupp in, and the shot is rejected by Rissmiller.
That's her third block of the game for Riley Rissmiller. She got Tupp's shot there, and again, timed it well, waited for Allison Tupp to put it up and blocked it out of the window the ball went through. Didn't body check her, didn't smack it while it was in her hand. Smart decision, but it does stay with New Knoxville. They'll get another look.
Wingler has it underneath there, bounces it to Wellman. Wellman with a turnaround, doesn't touch anything. Rebounded by Rissmiller. Here comes Wenning, way over there on the left side. The shot goes up by Kanapke, and she's going to be fouled, and I think she's going to the line to shoot 2.
Allison Tupp of the Rangers, her third foul, so the Rangers might only have a handful of fouls tonight, might only be 3. She's got 3 of them. If they might have 4 as a team, but Allison has 3 of them.
So Mia Kanapke at the line. First attempt, it's good.
Her third point of the ball game. The freshman had a field goal just a little bit ago, and then free throw here for her third point, and a 16-point lead now for the Cavaliers, 38-22.
And that one's no good. Run down there by Allison Tupp. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in period number 3. Wellman has it. Over to Wingler. Wingler turns on the gas from the left side. Addie Albers kicks it inside to Wellman, who gets a little twisted. Tries to throw it, doesn't get it. Ball comes up the floor quickly over there by Wenning. Baseline to Ligers. Skipped across to Rissmiller. Rissmiller with a turnaround, just a little short, rebounded by the Rangers.
Pretty good ball movement by the Cavaliers. They took advantage of the baseline pass, but Rissmiller comes up a bit short. Good job by the Rangers. Again, defensively, they've limited the Cavs. I shouldn't say that. I guess they've given up 6 offensive rebounds on the night, and of those 6, those have been converted back for now 6 points.
And there's a 3 from on the baseline over there on the left side by Mia Kanapke.
Well, the freshman has done it all this third quarter. She has a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and made a free throw. So 1, 2, 3, 6 points in the quarter. She has scored for the cycle. Travel. And 8 turnovers in a quarter, 25 in the game.
Tupp was undecided, drug her pivot foot, and they called her on it for a travel violation. Number 12, Kirsten Keller comes in. Kirsten Keller. I was right the first time. Kirsten. Yep, 5'5" sophomore, number 12, Kirsten Keller. Now the 19-point lead suddenly. It was 13 for a long time, and then the Cavaliers have begun a little bit offensive confidence. Have hit probably, I think they scored in 3 of their last 4 possessions. Ball down in the right corner there to Steinke. Kicked all the way back around on top to May. Now we're on the left side as they're looking over the defense. Dribbled the ball there by Seifring. And there's a drive into the paint.
Nice bounce pass.
Backdoor cut, nice cut. And put up there by May, I believe.
I think, yes, Emma May scores a basket. I'm pretty sure it was Ligers, maybe, yes, I think had the assist, but she penetrated. Defense collapsed. She threw a bounce pass. May catches and finishes off the glass.
Egbert has it, kicked it over. It's all over here on the right side.
21-point lead for the Cavaliers. They've really opened it up in a 13-point game here as of late. Egbert, though, her first shot of the game is good. Much needed bucket, and need to get her in the scoring rhythm and opportunities. She's her first 2 points of the night.
Bryn Egbert with a runner there. Tough shot, but it went down.
Just over 20 seconds to go. Again, the Cavaliers have been hot here the last portion of this third quarter to open up now a 19-point lead. 21 was the biggest.
12 seconds to go here in period number 3. 19-point lead by the Cavaliers.
Didn't get a shot off at halftime holding the ball, and they're going to get free throws here. New Knoxville bails them out. An awkward 15-footer it would have been off one leg. Unfortunately, the Rangers draw contact. That maybe made it off balance, so going to the line will be Ligers. Foul on Wingler.
Ligers at the line to shoot 2.
She has 6 points on the night. Ligers hit 2 3-pointers in the second quarter.
First one was good. 44-24, 20-point lead for the Cavaliers. 1.7 left in the third quarter. And that one's good, 21-point lead. There's Wingler. She looks, she fires. Was on line, but a little short. So after 3 periods of play, it is the Coldwater Cavaliers 45, the New Knoxville Rangers 24. We'll be right back after this message.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Period 4 just coming up here at the barn. Cavaliers lead by 21. Here's Jeff with some third quarter.
Cavaliers open up the game with a big third quarter, 16-8 to outscore New Knoxville. They did most of that scoring late in the third quarter, but still they got it done. They shot 6 of 12 in the third quarter. Again, making most of their shots in the latter part of that quarter. 6 of 12 from the field, including in that is 1 of 2 from three-point range. Also connected on 3 of 5 free throws to help them score 16 third quarter points. New Knoxville just 8 points in the quarter, and again, a very good field goal shooting number, 4 of 7, but just 7 attempts. And again, the turnovers, 8 more for the Rangers, have hampered their offense drastically or majorly tonight.
There's a near steal by the Rangers. Punched out of bounds, though. Stays with the Cavaliers at midcourt.
Cavaliers just 2 turnovers in a quarter, so they have 6 for the game. New Knoxville now with 25, so 25-6. The difference in turnovers.
There was a 3-point attempt long there by May. Rebounded by the Rangers. Here comes Wellman across the timeline with the ball. Top pass it. Looks. Kicks it to the right wing. Albers stops. She's being tied up.
She spun her body all the way around. Her legs were in a pretzel.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Wow. I'd still be laying there.
Fix my knees. Okay,
turnover
there.
Knoxville.
So it'll be Cavaliers ball. They by the arrow. Okay, here we go. Still in his zone. Rissmiller on the inside, so she draws a lot of attention.
Ooh, nice defense.
Front and back. Over there on the right side, it goes to Seifring.
Cavaliers.
Now on the left side, Wenning. Scoops.
Ooh, nice move.
Man, drives right along the baseline, reaches out with the right hand and puts it up and in.
Wenning, a 5'8 junior now with a dozen points. She's had a pretty solid, consistent game. She's scored 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 4 in the third, now 2 here in the fourth. The Rangers have another turnover, and Cavaliers come into a nice game. 4-3 overall, 1-1 in league play. New Knoxville 0-7 and 0-2 in league play. So a third matchup, MAC style for each of these teams. And Coldwater on their way to 2-1 in the conference.
Ligers has it on the right corner, looking inside. They've got it overloaded there. Now they flop it to the left side. Looking again for Rissmiller, but she's got a lot of attention on her. Front and back, there's a lead pass. which was touched by the Rangers, but she controlled it, got the shot off, foul, I believe, on top, basket by Rissmiller.
Ranger personal foul number 10, Bryn Egbert, her second foul. And back to the free throw line will be Rissmiller. She's 0 for 1. She had a same situation in the third quarter, a chance for a three-point play, missed the free throw. She's a 74% free throw shooter, so good numbers as she hits that one. She's now 1 of 2 of the night, but 74% from free throw line, 52% on the season shooting from the field, and averaging just over 17 points a game, again, for the 6'5 senior heading to University of Dayton to continue her basketball career. And she now has 4 blocked shots tonight.
Topped with a turnaround attempt.
Just too deliberate, and when you're going against someone 6'5, you got to dice it up a little bit, get her off balance, but Top went right at the big 6'5 girl and got it blocked.
There's a lob, nice pirouette pivot by Rissmiller. Kicks it out now after her rebound over a missed shot. Looks again, skips it across the paint. And a left-handed try there by Coldwater. Rebounded by Rissmiller. Put up by Rissmiller. Missed, but going to the line to shoot
These are
2.
multiple shots here. Oh, take it back. I thought Rissmiller got fouled.
Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul on her. I didn't see that.
I didn't either. So her second foul.
Unless she pushed off, I didn't see it.
The referee, Stacy Veerhoff, made a motion, lowered her shoulder a little bit. So referee Stacy Veerhoff, had a much better angle than we did. And second team foul. It's a turnover, the first of the quarter for the Cavaliers. 50-24, though, a 26-point lead for the Cavaliers. It was much closer than that in the first half and even midway through the third quarter, but from that final 3+ minutes of the third quarter to now, it's been all Coldwater. They've just been flat out scoring the ball at a faster rate.
It's almost like in the third quarter, both teams almost sleepwalked the first 4 minutes of the quarter, then the last 4 turned it on.
And Coldwater turned it on more. New Knoxville did score a couple buckets, but the turnovers, there's a nice move by Top, but couldn't get enough up off the glass in that attempt.
And there will be a foul on number 22.
That's the right idea, though. You know, that turnaround that she's done, and we've seen her do it in the JV. I saw her do it in the Minster District Championship game last year where she faked, came around, and finished off the glass. So that time just didn't get enough. Like, it was her left-hand shot. It just was flat. Didn't get it high enough off the glass to give the ball a chance to go in.
Nice entry pass there from Albers in that particular place. Now the Rangers are still in the zone, and there's somebody was cutting to the basket, not looking, and May's pass went out of bounds.
Yeah, May and number 23, Steinke, were not on the same page, and just over 4 minutes to go in the ball game. 50 for Coldwater, 24 for New Knoxville.
Albers from the left wing. Long, rebounded by Wingler. Wingler from the right wing, rebounded by Albers on the other side. Off the glass on the rebound. Nice shot by Albers.
Was Wingler's shot a 2 or a 3?
I can't answer that. It was a long one, but I can't tell you whether it's a 2 or 3. Sort of like we exchange. You shoot, I rebound. You shoot, I rebound.
Coach Meyer, again, mentioned earlier, she's a veteran of alumni of Coldwater, played 1992, owns 2 state championships in her high school career, went on to Xavier, scored 1,000+ points, so she has a lot of basketball knowledge and experience, and grateful to have her back in the home, if you will, and helping the Cavalier program.
Steal there by Tupp as the Rangers have it, come up the floor. There's a
foul
shot on the left side by Tupp underneath, and she gets banged, and she's going to the line. She'll be shooting 2. Foul, I believe, on number 22.
23, Claire Steinke. Number 23, and Allison Tupp. This will be free throws 3 and 4. And you mentioned for the Rangers, their head coach has some basketball knowledge as well. Olivia Koenig, I mentioned earlier, 2019 graduate of Bluffton, and she put up 1,300+ points as a Bluffton Pirate, made 249 three-point shots, then went on to Urbana University, played basketball there, and then when the school folded and such, she gave up basketball, went to UNOH, and is also an avid golfer. So She's
an
in her
athlete.
she's in her first season here, and Randy Cook, a New Knoxville alumni from 1976 maybe.
I don't say that.
Bicentennial, 76 maybe, 74, so maybe 74. But he's also back. He's helped out in the past, but back on the varsity bench as an assistant coach for the Ranger program. 50-27 in favor of Coldwater.
Rissmiller back inside, so drawing a lot of attention. Handled there by Keller. Skip pass over to, I think, Ligers, and Ligers loses the handle. Here comes Wingler. Wingler penetrates all the way in, and she gets chopped as she goes up.
Well, you mentioned she's a left-hander. She's on the left side. Things flow a lot better when you're in that situation, and Wingler's going to have her first 2 free throw attempts, and she on the night has 9 points. Leads the Rangers in the points category, and will have a chance to reach double figures with a first throw.
First one there is nothing but net, so free throw made by Wingler. She gets her second one, 28-50.
Rangers come in and averaging 24 points, so they're a little bit above that, but have shot the ball really well. Again, their percentage is going to be pretty good tonight. Just been not enough attempts, too many turnovers. But the field goal shooting,
well, their scoring
tonight
apparently looks better. I mean, that they're now getting more scoring attempts.
They had a couple rough games to start the season, like 18s and 19. That really nice block by Egbert. But the first couple games, that low scoring really brought that average down. They've been putting up bigger numbers offensively. Need just to keep improving and putting the ball in the basket. Tonight it's been the turnovers.
Over on the right side, drives baseline with Albers. Ball is kicked, so it'll stay with the Rangers.
Albers did a nice job driving baseline, but the defense collapse is like Top just took one step too far behind the defense. It made almost for like an impossible pass to get it to her. The Rangers get it back because Coldwater kicked it, but right idea, just got to get the timing and the spacing down.
Seifring in the lineup for the Cavaliers. Albers over there on the right wing has it. Stolen or tied up there, and we will have a
jump ball. He'll stay with New Knoxville.
Arrow points to New Knoxville.
Just over 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Coldwater with the win will go to 5-3 overall, 2-1 in league play. New Knoxville will still be looking for their first win. They'll go to 0-8 overall and 0-3 in league play.
There's an entry pass that was a little bit off the mark and maybe on the wrong side of the intended receiver, touched by the Cavaliers.
Taylor Kloppenstein, the intended receiver. Yep. She's a 5'1 freshman, getting some action here in her first of the night.
Albers has it. Skip pass all the way over to Kloppenstein. She handles it. Back to Wingler. Wingler a lefty, so she got an advantage there. Fenning loses the handle. It's on the floor. There's a scrum, and we have a timeout by the Rangers. So we have a precision timeout here for a quick chat. We'll go through our sponsors for tonight. Don't forget, the sponsors for this game are Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, Pratt Industries, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meat, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. 1 minute and 50 seconds to go in period number 4. Cavaliers lead 50-28.
They led 29-16 at halftime, a 13-point lead for the Cavaliers, and some better shooting by the Cavs and more consistent, if you will, as they'll also sub in here now Avery Kanapke, number 5, a 5'5" sophomore, replacing Ligers, who will play her last probably portion of the game. She will finish with 8 points. Rissmiller on the bench with 15 leads the Cavaliers.
Egbert has it, kicks it over to Fenning. Looks back for Egbert, and Egbert has it punched away, stays with the Rangers on the baseline once again.
Active hands by the Cavaliers. They've been, again, just a nuisance for the Rangers on offense.
Ball into Fenning. Fenning turns around, nobody there. Stolen quickly there by Kanapke. She pulls it up, kicks it around. It's out to Avery Kanapke. Now back to Mia Kanapke, and now it's on the floor along the baseline. Off of Fenning, stays with the Cavaliers. 28-50. Cavaliers ahead. A minute and 20 to go.
Mandy Hart, number 2. Grace Hewer, number 10, into the Cavalier lineup.
Long pass there, knocked away by the... I thought it was
Wingler knocked it off, evidently knocked off a Cavalier. She definitely floated through the air to get contact.
So Wingler to trigger it inbounds to Fenning. Fenning gives it back to Wingler. A left-hander by trade. She can go right, but really accelerates going to the left, and we'll have either an illegal screen or somebody fought through. So nope, we
free throws coming up. A personal foul against Mia Kanapke. So Wingler, that'll be team foul number 6. They're quick to the board to add the foul up. So it's 6 team fouls.
There's a long pass inbound.
That long pass, if you're Coldwater, that should have been intercepted. That soft, long pass.
Klovenstein has it. No, that's Albers.
Albers, tough shot going against the grain, and might have been a lot of contact on the way up. Made it tough to get the shot off, but that's a tough shot going that, flipping your body around as a right-handed shooter like that.
There's a pass over to left wing and a shot by, I believe, Kanapke. Nope, take that back.
Keller, her first 2 points of the ballgame, her first shot, I believe, of the game for the sophomore.
Just inside the rainbow, buries it.
52-28, final under 30 seconds to go.
Look inside, nice bounce pass, but just behind the intended receiver.
Right idea, but it count late. Therefore, the pass was behind, and
the possession arrow will be to Cavaliers, so they will take the ball. They'll have to go full length of the court. Ewer inbounds it to Kanapke. Kanapke brings it across the timeline. 13 seconds. 52-28. A lead pass inside, knocked away, fought for. Could be a shot here by Hart. Nope. Kicked along the baseline. Turnaround, good. Nice quick turnaround on the entry pass.
Mia Kanapke with a bucket.
Yes. So, 4 quarters are in the book. We'll take a quick look here at the statistics. We'll be right back, but the final is 54-28 in favor of the Cavaliers.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Okay, we're back here, and just before we get to the stats, let's just take a look at tonight's sponsors. Once again, we want to thank Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, Pratt Industries, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meats, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. Our live view sponsor is New Knoxville Supply. Our additional sponsors for these broadcasts are Burke Petroleum, Chiltex LLC, Cy Schwederman Incorporated, Dickman Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Hulsman Automotive, Park National Bank, Securcom, and St. Henry Bank. Also, like to remind everyone, you can view these games again in the future. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity basketball action on NKTelco Channel 3 or on HD on Channel 503. The rebroadcast of tonight's game will be Friday, December the 23rd at 7 p.m. and Wednesday, December the 28th at 9 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and nktelco.com/sports. So as we conclude our broadcast in this gym, I see that the next door gym is also concluding, as the junior high boys were over in that facility playing against the Coldwater Cavaliers also. So I think Jeff's all ready with tonight's stats. Let's take a look at what he's got to say.
Field goal shooting for the Coldwater Cavaliers, 18 of 37 from two-point shooting, 4 of 13 three-point shooting, a total of 22 of 50. Pretty good percentage, just under 50% for the Cavs. For New Knoxville, 10 of 26 two-point shooting, 2 of 2 from beyond the arc, a total of 12 of 28. Again, not a bad percentage, just 28 shots over the Rangers taken. Coldwater took 50 shots. Rebounding, free throw shooting, Cavaliers was 6 of 8. New Knoxville was 2 of 6. Rebounding goes in, like this. The Cavaliers had 17 rebounds total. Half of them were offensive rebounds they put back for a total of 8 points on offensive rebounding opportunities. New Knoxville, 29 rebounds, so they out-rebounded Cavaliers. Turnovers, the big factor in the game. Cavaliers just with 7. New Knoxville commits 29, so 22 extra turnovers committed by the Rangers. Scoring in the game for the Cavaliers, Riley Rissmiller, 15. Becca Wenning, 12. Claire Steinke, 7. Jenna Ligers, 8. Mia Kanapke, 8. And MMA, 2. And Kirsten Keller, 2, for their total of 52. For New Knoxville, Lauren Wingler leads the way with 10 points, 5 apiece from Allison Topp and Kiana Wellman, 4 from Addie Albers, 2 from Araya Fenning, and 2 from Bryn Egbert, their total of 28.
Well, that just about sums that up. And for the player of the game tonight, brought to you by NKTelco, it will be
number 12 for New Knoxville as our NKTelco New Knoxville player of the game. She ends the game with 10 points and played pretty well tonight. Kept the Rangers, got them off to a good start where her and both Kiana Wellman hit a three-pointer and a two-pointer in that first quarter. New Knoxville scores 10 in the first. Wingler had 5 of them, went on to add 4 in the third and 1 in the fourth. So congratulations to Lauren Wingler, our NKTelco player of the game.
Okay, that just about concludes everything here from the barn tonight for this broadcast. Just like to remind you that this game can again be seen on December the 23rd at 7 p.m. and Wednesday, December the 28th at 9 p.m. So right when you're in the house around the holiday there and you've got nothing to do, turn on Channel 3 or 503 and you can view this game again and enjoy it in your leisure. That just about concludes everything here from the barn. This is Dennis Henshin speaking, and for my partner tonight, Jeff Henshin, for all the stats and comments, I'd like to thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in again as more NKTelco Sports will be available every weekend as we go through the basketball season. So one more final time from the barn, the Coldwater Cavalier ladies, 54, the New Knoxville Rangers ladies, 28. Thank you and good night, everyone.